is a very sad story.
Miley's dog, Floyd, who passed away, who's not a bitch, by the way. But
Oh, it's a male dog.
Floyd. Floyd passed away, but there is word from the great beyond, or at least someone says there is.
They've connected with Floyd, and they were communicating to Miley that Floyd is in a better place.
Welcome back to TMZ Live. This could be a sad story, or it could be a really
uplifting story.
Let's look at it as uplifting.
Okay.
Miley Cyrus's dog died. That's not the uplifting part. You know, Floyd, who was only 2.
And you also know that this has really set Miley into a downhill spiral, that she has not gotten over this, and she sobs when she talks about it, which I understand. Apparently, the dog was eaten by a coyote or killed by coyotes, and it was really tragic.
Yes, that's very tragic.
Now the uplifting.
Now the uplifting part, because, and listen, you don't know, and this could totally be true, and I do believe there are people who have
Charles is so
powers.
Okay.
But there's a pet psychic
you
who
state
says...
and then justify.
All right, there's a pet psychic who says she has spoken to Floyd from the great beyond. She's worked with a lot of celebrities. Her name is Bacelar.
And she says that she did this at the behest of Miley's own people. So, Melissa joins us. Hey, Melissa.
Hey, you guys.
Oh, you shouldn't laugh.
No,
at the
you shouldn't laugh. The first thing you should say is, Charles, you should be a believer.
To you guys say that it's, you know, that is this true? Is this not true? And that's kind of something I deal with all the time. So that's why I'm laughing.
Okay,
not at Miley's dog dying.
So real quickly, how did you get hooked up with Miley?
You know, my shop where I do the readings is right in Studio City, so we have a big celebrity clientele. But I got a phone call from somebody from Miley's team, and they basically said that Miley was having a really hard time dealing with this. And I did the reading for them, and I really feel like, you know, Floyd had an amazing life and wasn't sad at all. He didn't blame Miley, and I think it just gave her a lot of peace and made her feel better about the situation.
Okay, so explain the reading.
Okay, good.
Explain the reading.
What did Floyd say?
Basically, Floyd just wanted to let Miley know that there was nothing she could have done, that even if she was home, she couldn't have stopped it. He was just a free spirit. His life with her was amazing. She was a great mom to him. They always had a good time together, and he just wanted to make sure that she knew that he was still around her, he loved her, and he wouldn't have wanted any other kind of life.
He didn't have any complaints? Nothing at all?
No, he had a great life. He had nothing really to complain about. I mean, I'm sure, you know, the coyote thing wasn't his favorite, but he knew that there was just nothing that he could do.
Well, I mean, the coyote thing clearly wasn't his favorite.
No, definitely not. Probably least favorite thing that ever happened to him.
Probably least favorite thing, but he was completely aware that this is just something that happens. I mean, dogs don't have the same kind of regret or feelings that we do as people. They kind of just go with the flow.
So how do you communicate?
Yeah, how do you get in touch with, do they bring you, like, how do you just pull Floyd's
dog out of the sky?
Ether?
Everything's, it's telepathic. It's all energetic. So when somebody calls me for a reading, I connect with the dog. I connect with their energy, and I usually get feelings, emotions, different things like that. So
do they not? Do you need a piece of clothing? Do you need a collar? Do you need? Or are you literally just thinking it?
It's actually usually it works with a picture. And in this case, I just Googled a picture of Floyd. I found it, and that was it.
So let me ask you this. I got to ask this. If a dog can't communicate with you on the level you're saying in life, how does he communicate with you that specifically in death?
English.
It's exactly the same thing. Everything's energy. So when a dog is living, like, you know, I'm sitting here with a bunch of rescue dogs right now, I don't know if you can see them, but they communicate with me telepathically, and so do dogs after they pass, or cats after they pass.
Wow. Okay, Melissa. Appreciate the time.
Thanks, guys. And if either of you want a reading, just come on down to the shop. I'd be happy to read either of your dogs.
All right. I'm not saying yes. I'm not saying no.
Thank you, Melissa.
I'll say that.
Okay,
hey, guys, there was something, like, weird about that interview when it was going on. I couldn't quite get it, but it was freaking me out.
Jesus.
You know what, Gary?
Oh, my God.
You know what? Next time your dog wants to talk to you, Gary, you'll see if you're making fun then, huh?
Wow.
We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to open it up to you guys. I got to be honest, I walked away from that believing more than I did going in.
Because you believe very little going in.
Yeah, that's true. Good.